Hello all and welcome to our fourth book talk. This book talk is over a fantasy or science fiction book. And this book is called The Ghost of Gracie Mansion. And I actually wanted to do something new for this book and for this book talk and try and find a new book. And so the other day I went to the library and got this book, and I really enjoyed reading it. It's a really short book, really short children's novel, but it was really good to read. I really enjoyed it, and I really enjoyed the different settings that it brings into it. So the first setting that it talks about is New York City in 1803, during when the yellow fever epidemic was a really big thing. And so this book is about the Gracie family, and the mom and dad, they have 4 young children, and they want to get out of the city and away from the yellow fever epidemic so they don't have to experience a loss through that. And so they have a mansion built out at the Horns Hook. It's over by the river, and it's a little ways away from the city. And they have a mansion built out there, so that way they can move out there away from the city. So they move their family out there, and when they first get out there, as they're unloading stuff, their little girl Sarah sees a ghost run down into the kitchen cellar area. So all through this book, they are trying to figure out about this ghost. And there's an old story and an old tale that is told that there's a ghost of Mrs. Watson that lives in the house. And this was her favorite house before it was invaded by the English soldiers in the war. And so this was Mrs. Watson's house. And so they just kind of built over it and built around it to do their mansion. And so all through this book, we learn about the different things that went on at the house. And so all through the book, there are different occasions where this ghost appears and takes different things, and things start disappearing. And at the end of the book, we find out what this ghost really is, and who this ghost really is, and what they are doing, and what they wanted, and what their purpose was. So it's actually a really cute book. I really enjoyed reading it, and I thought that I really liked all the different scenes that it brought into it, as their house out at Horns Hook is described as just a beautiful little mansion, yellow with green shutters and a white picket fence, and just really what you would think of when you think about a mansion back in the 1800s. And it's a really cute book, and I think that the storyline behind it is really good, just with the family coming together and figuring out this mystery, and all the different things that you get to learn about the house, and then all the things that you get to learn about with the ghost and who they are and what their purpose was for being at the house. So I hope that you have read this or might want to read it, so you can go and check it out at your local library. It really was a cute book to read, so I hope that you enjoyed this book talk and are interested in reading this book. Thank you.